the crazy thing about braids is they said slaves on a plantation used to braid their hair a certain way, and they would hide directions on how to escape the plantation and chase the Northern Star and get to like Philadelphia all the way from Virginia. Like they would put the directions in the braids, and they would have like another slave would be with them, and they would look at the braids and see which way to go next. And it's just a piece of information there. That's how people had designs in their braids and stuff. They communicated in different ways to, escape the harsh reality that they were brought into, forced into, for lack of better words. Um, Nobody chose freedom. Nobody chose slavery. It wasn't a choice. I don't know. I don't like when people say slavery was a choice, or slavery wasn't real, and this, that, and the third. They forget all the things that black people had to do. Even it's like slave songs. It was subliminal messaging inside the music to like let people know like that they would planning to do something, or they would talk trash about the plantation owners and subliminally put it in a song. And they say they can make a song, and the whole time they slave owner, they might be calling them like a goat, and they might say the goat won't leave me alone, the goat look ugly, and the goat this, that, and the third. Whole time they talking about this slave owner. But you had to read in between the lines, or when we gonna escape this goat? This goat was gonna get away, or this goat's gonna die one day. They would be singing about the slave owner, and these were ways that they communicated so that they didn't get hung from a tree, or whipped with a whip, taking several lashes to their back, because of these things. So they did it in sneaky ways. It's a lot slaves used to do, and we don't really get no credit, for black people having to endure these things. It seemed like we just kind of swept it under the rug. You know what happens when you sweep stuff under the rug? People tend to think that they can do it all over again, or tend to think they can still disrespect you. So that's why it's best to, when we nip stuff in the bud, the revolution needs to be televised in some types of ways. Like, even me talking right now, I could get silenced for saying some of these things that I'm saying. I'm telling you. But black people, I'm not trying to start a war here. I just want us to be more smart and intelligent. And this is me taking my hair out, just letting you know what we had to endure, and things that we went through as black people. Do your research, do your homework, and you'll know what I'm talking about. That's a shame, man. Like, some people don't even know that. Yeah, like that it kind of startled me, or it shocked me when I found that out, that black people was putting designs in their braids to escape and gain freedom, and like send messages back to different people. They would put something in your hair, a specific shape or letter or something like that, to let people know certain things and send messages as well. Because a lot of people couldn't really read at that time, but they still had some messages and things that they could use. But that was a piece of knowledge I have for you today.